Hi all, welcome to Anil Nair classes YouTube channel. As most of the students who are preparing for bank examination knows the fact that IBPS PO 2020 notification was out and the number of vacancies they declared in the notification was about 1167 vacancies they declared it. However, we believe with 15 years experience in helping students reach their dream jobs, we believe that the number of vacancies will tremendously increase as the days pass by, because a lot of bank have not yet reported the number of vacancies they need it to fill the job. This session is of extreme importance to every student who is preparing for IBPS PO 2020. In this session, I am going to talk about the high frequency topics that you should definitely spend a lot of time on it based upon IBPS PO 2019. IBPS PO 2019 was conducted on many days, on many slots. So me and my team have entirely understood which are all the most important topics that are coming, so that you can strategize your preparation. Every strategy that I discuss in my channel is backed up by data as well as facts. Listen to the entire class and plan your strategy accordingly. As you know, IBPS PO preliminary examination conducts these examination on 3 sections, that is quantitative aptitude, reasoning ability. Both these sections will have 35 questions each, and English language 30 questions each. In quantitative aptitude, right, the maximum marks are 35, reasoning ability also 35. The biggest challenge is only if you clear the prelims cutoff, then only you are eligible to write the mains examination. Prelims score will not be considered in the final merit list when they give you an job letters. Prelims clearing cutoff is of extreme importance for you, so that you can write mains examination. There is a 45 days, around 6 to 7 weeks of gap is there from the time prelims examination happen till the time main examination is happen. Many of the students end up doing a lot of topics which generally are not important for the prelims examination. Let us see it. As you can clearly see it in this slide, that you need to attempt 100 questions in 1 hour time. There is a sectional cutoff and there is also an overall cutoff. Only when you clear the overall cutoff, when you clear that tipping point number, then only you will be called to write the mains examination. Each section 1 hour 60 minutes divided into 3 sections, 20 minutes, 20 minutes, 20 minutes. In 20 minutes you have to solve quantitative aptitude of 35 questions, reasoning ability of 35 questions, and English of 30 questions. So it's extremely important for a serious and a sincere student to sit and write down the important topics and spend more time on important topics, and not so important topics spend less time. Let us analyze based on IBPS PO 2019. First, let me analyze quantitative aptitude. If I look at quantitative aptitude for the students who are preparing for preliminary examination, the important focus is on 2 important topics, that is arithmetic and then it is DI. Arithmetic and DI, out of total 35 questions, if I looked at previous year papers on a multiple slots, on an average minimum 22 questions came and maximum 27 questions came. The maximum number of questions that comes in your IBPS prelims topic is from 2 important topics, that is arithmetic and DI. And if you see simplification, most particularly approximation questions, 4 to 6 questions came. Already I did 4 sessions on simplification. I will also do few more sessions on approximation based techniques, so that a student will understand all the possible shortcuts. Now if you see number series, extremely important topic, 5 to 6 questions are coming from number series. Simplification, 4 to 6 questions are coming. Quadratic equation, 4 to 6 questions are coming. The thumb rule for any student to clear the competitive examination is to understand the weightage of a particular topic and spend more time on a particular topic. So if I look at arithmetic, 10 to 12 questions are extremely important. These entire 10 to 12 questions on arithmetic, we can split it into 3 important subtopics. One is percentages, and another is ratio, proportion and variation, and another is averages, mixture and alligation. Averages, mixture and alligation. There are 3 baskets. These how you should prepare for arithmetic. First, start with percentages. Once you understand the application of percentages, concentrate on simple interest and compound interest, which is an application of percentages. Then solve profit, loss and discount. So when you are starting with percentages, complete SICI and complete profit, loss and discount. 3 topics at one go. Percentages and its application. Then ratio, proportion, variation. Once you are done with the fundamentals of ratio, proportion and variation, complete ages. Then complete partnership based problems. Then complete partnership based problems. Then comes averages, mixtures, alligation and removal and replacement. Averages, mixtures, alligation, removal and replacement. Some students use percentage as a point of reference to solve time, speed and distance. Some students use number system, LCM concept. Some students use reciprocal concept. You can use any concept to solve the fourth important building block, that is time, speed and distance, time and work. Time, speed and distance, time and work. If you are good in these topics, percentages, SICI, profit, loss and discount, ratio, proportion, variation, ages, partnership, averages, mixture, alligation and removal and replacement, time, speed and distance. In time, speed and distance, discuss the questions based on proportionality, discuss the questions based on trains, then solve the problems based on boats and streams, then solve the problems based on elevators, then solve some miscellaneous good problems if 2 bodies start at the same time and they cross each other. All the varieties of time, speed and distance, time and work, you need to spend time. Now how I want is, now we are in August, exam happens in October, almost we have got close to 60 days time. In 60 days time, every day spend 2 to 3 hours on an arithmetic topic. Spend 2 to 3 hours on an arithmetic topic. Quantitative aptitude, the biggest advantage with an quantitative aptitude topic is, if you are good in percentages, you can use the concept in DI. If you are good in ratios, you can solve the problems based on ratio based DY. Unlike a reasoning based topic where interdependency of the topic is very, very low. So spend 2 to 3 hours on an arithmetic. Spend 2 to 3 hours on arithmetic. Almost close to about 12 to 15 major chapters are there. 12 to 15 major chapters are there. Each spend close to about 6 hours of time. Each spend close to 6 hours of time. Solve all the previous year IBPS related questions based on arithmetic. Solve all the arithmetic based questions, right, in a model paper format. The first thing that you should do in case if you are writing the exam for the first time is take one IBPS PO model paper and start attempting that paper. Most of the students end up destroying their examination because they do not know the pattern of the examination. They end up solving so many problems, which is so many chapters which is not required. From an IBPS PO preliminary point of view, these topics are the high frequency topics. 2 to 3 hours. Suppose morning you studied percentages, afternoon you studied percentages, next day you studied percentages. After 2 days of starting arithmetic, start with DI. DI and arithmetic, again I am repeating, almost 22 questions come out of 35 questions. That means approximately close to about, if I see 5 20s or 5 7s are almost close to not 80, 72. Close to 70% of the questions, just less than 70% of the questions, close to 22 to 27, close to 70% of the question from a quantitative aptitude comes from arithmetic and DI. In arithmetic, there were questions based on percentages, ratios in the last year. In DI, good number of problems are based on a tabular graph, line graph, pie graphs, caselet based DI, ratio based DI, percentage increase based DI, right? Approximating the percentage DI, which one of the following is the highest, lowest. All these problems are based on DI. Start with arithmetic, slowly after 2 days, go yourself into DI. DI, every day, remember sir, till the time you write the examination, 60 days, if we got 60 days to write the examination, every day, 2 hours should get into quantitative aptitude and minimum 2 hours. Minimum 2 hours, that too in learning the concepts. I am not including any of the tests that you are going to write. 2 hours should get into reasoning ability and 2 hours should get into verbal ability. 6 hours should get into learning as many concepts as possible, either from the teachers that you enrolled or possibly you can subscribe to our channel and learn all the shortcuts. We give close to 10% of the content absolutely freely so that you can learn it. In case if you enjoy the content, you can also purchase the course. So 6 hours. Then another 2 to 3 hours should get into the attempting the test from the topics that you studied. Test taking is as much important as possible. Always remember, the mantra of success in clearing any of the competitive examination is learning all the concepts, revising all the concepts, attempting online test is another important thing, attempting and analyzing it. If you do this diligently on a day-to-day basis, you are moving in the right direction. The next point of focus after DI and arithmetic is simplification and quadratic equation. Simplification, you should know how to use the unit digit logic, how to use the last 2 digit logic, how to use the digital sum logic, when not to use digital sum logic, how to use divisibility rules logic, and how to use speed calculation techniques. All these speed calculation techniques from unit digits you should know, and approximation also you should know. Probably you can go through, I will do a series of 6 to 7 sessions on simplification and approximation. That should be good enough for you to attempt all these questions. Number series, identifying the number pattern, how it is behaving, whether it is incremental increase, whether it is incremental multiplication, whether it is odd number incremental multiplication. Number series, definitely you should solve anywhere from 300 to 500 questions for you to feel extremely confident. Simplification also 300 to 500 questions you should solve. DI minimum close to 150 new caselets that you should see it, so that you will have a lot of familiarity. Arithmetic as usual, close to 15 chapters are there. Every chapter minimum 80 to 100 questions you should solve it. This is the kind of preparation that you should do it for you to ensure that you are moving in the right direction and you clear the preliminary cutoff. I hope it is clear. The main important topics from quantitative aptitude in IBPS prelims is number series, simplification, quadratic equation, DI and arithmetic. These the highest focused topic, second highest, both are third highest, and it is the fourth highest. So kindly make a note of it, or probably you can take a printout of it and put it out in your study room. The focus points on these 5 areas should not be neglected. In reasoning, reasoning is a very different topic from quantitative aptitude, where there is no interdependency. In reasoning, for IBPS prelims, puzzles and seating arrangement, almost 50% of the paper consists of puzzles and seating arrangement. solve as many puzzles and seating arrangement questions. This also I will try to do few videos to help you out to understand how you should solve puzzles and seating arrangement. Now, if you see, there are few slots where the questions from order and ranking are not coming. There are few slots where 2 questions from order and ranking came. So, highest almost in every slot, coding and decoding 4 to 5 questions are present. Inequalities 4 to 5 questions are present. Blood relations 3 questions are present. Syllogism 3 to 5 and alphabetical series 1 to 4 questions. If you add these questions, the number of questions you might get it out, it is greater than 35. Some slots, some questions are not there. Some slots, blood relation questions are there and order and ranking questions are not there. In some slot, order and ranking 2 questions are there. Minimum 4 to maximum 5 questions. Minimum 4 to 5 questions. So the focus point for any student who is preparing for IBPS PO is puzzles and seating arrangement. 18 to 19 questions will come. I will also help you out in 18 to 19 questions. I hope the idea it is clear. Don't go with any of the gimmicky shortcut techniques. There is a structured approach. There is a way to solve seating arrangement. It's all about identifying the root cause of the problem. Keep subscribing to Anil Nair classes YouTube channel and watch all my classes to learn concepts absolutely freely. Then in verbal ability. In verbal ability, as usual, reading comprehension, almost 25% of the paper is from reading comprehension. Now, if you see, these first 5 are extremely important, or probably in every slot the questions are there from closed test, fill in the blanks, right? Spotting errors, word replacement. These are the kind of questions which are coming, right? Most frequently in your IBPS prelim examination. Make a note of all these important key points. Reading comprehension, closed test, fill in the blanks, spotting errors, word replacement, phrase replacement, right? Para jumbles, inappropriate word, match the column, and other some miscellaneous kind of questions also. In some slots we have seen close to 5 questions. That means focus points is, first is reading comprehension, next it is closed test, spotting error, sometimes minimum 1 question to maximum 5 questions. The first 5 areas what I said, please do not leave out on these topics. It is like you know how to play cricket, but you should know the difference between playing one-day match, test match and T20. You are playing a game of accuracy and speed. Unless and until you understand which topics are important, which topics are not important, you will end up studying unwanted topics and kill your time. I hope this session has given a good idea about which are all the important topics and how you should prepare for the examination. In case if you are a student who is following my YouTube channel, in case if you think that I can help you out in making you clear prelims examination in the first attempt, you can buy our bank prep package, which contains close to 400 hours of content with my classroom notes also. It is inbuilt into the portal. Tests are there, ebooks are there, videos are there, aptitude it is there, reasoning it is there, verbal videos it is there. Clear the prelims cutoff and start parallelly focusing on mains. The effort you make for prelims will also help you out for your mains examination. You can WhatsApp this number to know more about the details. Thanks a lot for watching the video. In case if you like the video, kindly click on the like button and share it with your friends. Thanks once again. With love, Anil Nair.